Not literally. Don't take that personally. I'm just trying to wake up. I know. Sorry. there.
Mr. Dave Williams. Rent is $825 per month. Howard, I didn't get one of John's breakdown sheets on this one.
We are getting it online at the moment, and I will have it in a couple of minutes. But I'm sure our client has it.
All right. Ms. Corpening, what's the current rent arrearage?
Your Honor, so with late fees, $3,375. That includes June.
All right. Court costs are $68 and $50, $12 and $75 is $192.12. Plus 3375
Yes.
equals $3,567.12. Mr. Williams,
Fake.
what's your position?
Fake. Oh, I know. I'm up for sure.
I have not paid my rent, but I noticed on the complaint that it says my rent is $825 a month when it's actually $775. If you add the late fee to it, it is $825.
I don't know if I have a copy of the lease here in front of me.
Your
And
Honor.
Yeah, just a minute.
Total amount due on the complaint is different from the total amount due on demand for possession, so I really don't understand the numbers they got.
The demand for possession was filed in April, so we now have May and June's rent, probably April, May, and June's rent added. Anyway, what caused you to stop paying the rent? Did you lose your job or something?
No, I still got decided to stop paying the rent because, for one, my trailer was not insurable through my insurance company, and I told them that a while ago because the back door is obstructed and there's no way to put a step at it to get it to be insurable. And they knew that since I moved in, and nothing was ever done about it.
You don't park in a
And I do have to
So there is a
that.
need to stop paying your rent by putting the money in an escrow account and doing it that way.
No, who's this? It's an idiot. They're
So,
parking on the road.
do you contend that
That's a boss.
there are defects is why you stopped paying rent?
Well, yeah, the back door, from my understanding, you're supposed to have two unobstructed exits, and the back door has the utility box right behind it, so you can fully open the door, but there's no way to jump down or put a set of steps up there.
So did you put them on notice of that?
Yeah, well, I let them know about it when I tried getting insurance on it, and the insurance company told me that they would not insure it due to the fact that there was no back step.
When was that?
Good reasons to not pay rent.
That would have been not too long after I moved in.
So you didn't pay no rent.
So
Everything's so
in
bad.
April you just decided to stop paying rent, or in March?
Well, yeah, because
Well,
it's
yeah.
also water quality around here. It's horrible and everything else, so I'm just
He just don't want to pay rent. That's
trying to get away from the place. I just wanted to make all this known. So,
All right, well, the law requires that I adjourn this at least 7 days. So what's your intention, to move?
yeah, I'm still gonna move because I got somewhere else I can go.
Okay.
I'm not really a fan of the park. So,
All right.
but I also have a few other things that I thought I should bring to attention too.
Okay, what else?
I noticed that the address on all the paperwork for the office, the lot number is wrong, so I don't know if that makes their address wrong or not.
No, they get all their mail.
Okay, and on the complaint, it says I pay $825 a month when I actually pay $775 a month.
Yeah, you told me that. Let's see what the lease says. What can you tell us about that, Ms. Company?
Your Honor, the rent went up back in 2003, from 23 to $25. It also went up in 2024, another $25. So at this time, I'm going to get his sheet out, I apologize. At this time, he paid that. He paid $510 for lot rent and $240 for his house payment, which was $750 and $25 for a pet. When it went up in April, he paid $535, $240, and $25 for a pet, which is $800, and we have a late fee of $50.
Well, it appears he's going to move, but he's not paid any. When did he last pay rent?
His last rent payment was February 22nd of 24, and it was his $800 for February.
Yeah, he's not in a very good position to talk about how everything is. He hasn't paid his rent in February, March, April, May, June. All right, well, whether I like it or anybody else likes it, I have to adjourn this matter for 7 days.
Was that
which
it again?
would take us to
Back 7 days.
10:35 next Friday, June 21.
I'll hold it.
Mr. Williams, if they get what they asked for,
Hold it for 7 days. No, just have to come back.
I would give you 10 days from that day to move, which would be July 1st.
All right.
And if you didn't move by that day, you're subject to being evicted. It would also incur another month's rent. So if you could move by June 30th, that would be the optimal. But the law requires I adjourn this, so we're going to be next Friday, June 21st at 10:35.
All right. Is there anything else you need from me?
No, that's good. So if you do, you need to turn in your keys and give your forwarding address in writing within 4 days of your moving. Otherwise, I'll see you next Friday at 10:35.
All right.
Good luck, sir.
You don't play.
All right, now we've got Pablo Leal who is present. Rather than iPad. All right, Mr. Leal, we just went through this with your neighbor, and you're in the same situation. It's a non-payment of rent case. Rent is alleged to be $965 a month. You may have a carport or something more than the other place. Ms. Corbett, what's the current arrearage here?
Your Honor, he has paid in full. He has no arrearage other than the court fees.
Oh, very good. Let's talk about those. They are a $68 filing fee, $51.92 service, and a $75 statutory attorney fee. 68 plus 51.92 plus 75 is $194.92 it costs. Mr. Leal, are you willing to pay that? That's it. Can you pay it within 10 days?
Yes, actually, I'd pay that.
gonna do a consent. Damages are 0. Costs are $194.92. You have 10 days to pay it, but if you pay it by today, all the better. It'll be due by 6/24. Very good. This doesn't happen a lot. People just pay everything up and they get back on track. So you have 10 days to pay the costs only, $194.92. If you pay it today, the matter is resolved. All right, very good. Do you have any questions? Clear. All right, I showed as a consent, damages, none.
I've seen a lot of Teslas now.
$194.92, the Tenant agrees to pay in 10 days. But he's probably going to pay it today. Very good, Mr. Val. Then your tenancy just continues as it does starting July 1st.
Okay.
Okay, very good,
One
thank
more
you.
week
Thank you, Your Honor.
to our vacation.
Dr. John.
Now, Howard, we've got a lamp and key case.
Yes,
That's a little later this morning.
yep,
That's at 10:45.
I'm aware of that, and I will be here.
All right, I'll see you back then.
I'll see you back then.
Mr. Val. Next matter is Mr. Goodson. That matter is set for 10 a.m.
Save my meals later.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Goodsell, can you hear me? Lorraine, is he in the conference room? He's not real good at technology. We need to turn on his camera and his mic. Good morning, Mr. Gann.
Good morning, Your Honor. How's it going today?
It's going well. I don't know if this is a case of trouble rolling uphill we've had Samantha Sprague, and we've had Dana Hall, and now we've got a man whose name is on the firm.
Well,
But,
we have solutions for you, Your Honor, but
all right, very good. Your staff's been working very hard on this.
they have, and Dana would have been here, but her brother's retiring from the military. He's a A-10 pilot, and yesterday they had their celebration in his retirement party, so she's not available.
The A-10s are the coolest thing in the Air Force.
That's right. And I asked her to give me an autographed copy and some of a picture. So,
Elaine, could you help with Mr. Goodsell?
Yep.
and I wasn't available the first two hearings because I actually just came
Hey,
back
sis,
from
my-
a widowmaker heart attack.
Plan
So,
by that.
Oh my, I'm sorry to hear that.
$67 a month.
Wife's
Oh,
not a
no.
widow.
That's
yeah, doing great now. She actually the one who recognized the signs and called 911. So I guess I had my life insurance set perfect, enough to protect, but not enough to incentivize.
Yeah, that's a balance. You have to get the right balance.
Exactly.
I don't. Is Mr. Goodsell here? Or is he somewhere else?
I see
Really,
him on
he's
the-
not good.
See him on the screen.
Yes, he comes here to the courthouse.
Oh, okay.
He can't do Zoom well. He can't even do it from the room. I've had to go in there multiple times and help him, but I'm trying to get somebody else to do it.
And I believe his attorney was going to be on the screen too, unless she's with him.
Meg Bauer?
Yes.
I thought Meg was gone. I don't think they actually filed an appearance.
I know. We struck a deal last night, and it's a great one for all sides.
All right, very good.
I know she said she wasn't coming back till Monday because of this court hearing. She was coming back a day early.
Okay, well, I haven't seen her yet. It's 2 minutes to 10. All right, thank you, Kim. Good morning, Mr. Goodsell.
Morning.
Everyone else is here. This is file 24373LT. It's entitled Sturgis Housing Limited versus Aura Goodsell, and Cheyenne Goodsell was also on the original lease. She's been here every time to protect her interest in this regard. Cindy Pennington, the property manager, has been at each hearing, and attorney Stephen Gann is here as well. He's been working with Meg Bauer from Legal Aid, and we're waiting for her.
No problem. Hey, you might want to get some more orange stuff, but you had the other bug. Use the bug during summertime. Use the bug. Well, this one was all season. Yeah, use all season. You can mix them. Okay.
Mr. Gann, why don't you go?
Only time it matters is during the winter time when it freezes.
Thank you.
Can't use summertime on the winter
With
time.
Meg Bauer last night, what we
Only
agreed
time
to
it
do
matters.
is resolve
But I
the
try to
case
do
on a conditional
You know,
decision.
concentrate where it
And the
doesn't freeze.
resident is going to
And I'll
have
put
30
more
days
stuff.
to
Hey,
pay or
big spoon.
move.
Hey,
And the reason why you're doing the 30 days
I'll get
is
more.
because the
Can you go and
resident
text it to me?
has received, a tentative approval from HARA for up to 6 months worth of rent, but that's contingent upon SCR, State Emergency Relief,
That's one thing
making
I'll
their
definitely get,
decision
'cause
so
I'm
they know how much is going to
Lots
be
of
paid.
that.
We're
Actually,
guesstimating
record.
that between the two of them, there may be about $600 left, give or take. And any balance remaining after the two agencies have put forth their money that will be paid over a 6-month payment plan that will be due only at the same time as the rent. And as long as the agencies pay and he starts his plan, I believe management has another unit he will be transferring to. Is that correct, Ms. Payton?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And that the other unit is a subsidized unit on the first floor, which will have a better chance of having a proper ramp installed for the residents. So it's going to be a great situation all around. The management is going to get paid on the back rent, and the residents are going to wind up moving into a subsidized unit that will be ADA accessible. So it's,
And there will be a new lease for Mr. Goodsell, and Cheyenne Goodsell will not be on the lease.
correct. Ms. Goodsell will be removed from the new lease. Just quickly on this one here, what we're planning on doing is holding the money judgment portion. Well, it's going to be a CD anyway, so we have to come back to court for the judgment. It's going to be a 14A on the box 14A of the CD, so we have to come back. But that way, Ms. Goodsell can still have her argument to why she would not be part of a money judgment, but that would be something for the court to determine at a later date if the agencies don't.
Did you get that, Ms. Goodsell? They're not
Yeah.
asking you to pay any money. They're gonna get some emergency funds and some other funding sources to attempt to pay over his back rent. If there's a shortfall, he's gonna pay it monthly with his rent. He will be moved to a subsidized unit and have a new lease,
Okay.
which he'll be comfortable. So the conditional order of dismissal would mean this case would be dismissed, and Mr. Goodsell, you would have 30 days to move and pay the rent subject to the repayment agreement. Let's say that this housing money falls through, and they say, well, you're not eligible for it. You're still gonna have to pay that rent, and if you can't pay it, you're gonna have to move. Now, hopefully, as Mr. Gann outlined, all the pieces will fall into line, and you can stay there. So that's what I'm hoping for. Did you understand everything that he said?
Yeah, I fixed it.
Yes, I want to just get it all solved and taken care of so that I can have a place to call.
Take to the side.
That's fair
I should
enough.
have done that, but
Just Tennyson, how soon is it envisioned he'll be moving to the new
hot glue,
unit?
that's permanent, so don't use that.
As soon as we have confirmation of everything, then we can start processing because we have to qualify him for the unit, so we can actually start processing an application as early as Monday for him.
I was gonna get you something for that. I'll just wait. I'm gonna get you something. Get you like a little pipe.
And when she says qualify, since it's subsidized, he's got to go through all the paperwork. But from what we know to Goodsell, he does qualify, unless something unexpected shows up that he's a millionaire somewhere or something. But he should qualify.
Correct.
Mr. Goodsell, do you have $1 million hidden somewhere?
No, not that I know of.
Well, if you did, you probably would know about it. I don't know whether Ms. Bowers will be here or not.
Your Honor, since she's not here, if I may just go into the 4.21I with Mr. Goodsell, since she's
Yes.
technically unrepresented. Mr. Goodsell, what we're agreeing to today would be a final order of the court. And with the final order of the court, you need to be advised of what I call the landlord-tenant rights, Miranda rights for landlord-tenant law. And basically that is you've got the right to have your own attorney here, or if you can't afford one and you qualify, you can try to reach out to legal aid, which you've done, and you talk to legal aid. You have the right to have a trial in front of the judge. If you want to say, Judge, I don't owe the money, I don't live here, whatever your defense may be, you'd have the right to have the trial from the judge. By agreeing to this agreement, you're telling the judge, I don't need an attorney, I don't need a trial, I understand what's going on, and I agree to resolve it this way. You do have 3 business days to notify the court that you have changed your mind, you didn't understand what's going on, and that you got a good defense, I believe this judge is going to require you to put forth that you don't understand what's going on and that you got a good defense of the case. If you want to set aside the case, then you file a motion by Wednesday. So it's 3 business days starting Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you want to change your mind and start this over, you'd have to motion the court and let the court make that decision.